I mean, that's what you have to conclude, that there is a relationship between consciousness and between the objects of consciousness. And that relationship is designed. So he's talking here about al-qalb, this organ of consciousness. فَلَيْسَ مِنْ هَذَا الْعَالَمِ وَلَكِنَّهُ مِنْ عَالَمِ الْغَيْبِ. But it's not from this world, but it's from the unseen world. فَهُوَ فِي هَذَا الْعَالَمِ غَرِيبٌ. It's a stranger in this world. It's alienated from the world. So consciousness itself is alienated from the world. One of the reasons, one of the Andalusian scholars said that one of the reasons why people have to sleep is because the ruh is not of this world. It's of another world. And the ruh can't take too much materialism. It literally has to go back into the unseen world in order for it to get rest from the dunya. So sleep is a spiritual nourishment for the soul. And that's why people that are sleep deprived become, like me, become really agitated and have a really hard time. So, وَتِلْكَ الْقِطْعَةُ اللَّحْمِيَّةُ مَرْكَبُهُ. So this piece, this lump of flesh, is the vehicle for consciousness. That's what it is. It's the vehicle for consciousness. وَكُلُّ أَعْضَاءِ الْجَسَدِ عَسَاكِرُهُ وَهُوَ الْمَلَكِ. And all of the limbs of the body are its soldiers. And it is the king. وَمَعْرِفَةُ اللَّهِ وَمُشَاهَدَةُ جَمَالِ الْحَضْرَةِ صِفَاتُهُ. And the knowledge of God and the witnessing of the beautiful presence, this divine presence, these are the attributes of this heart. وَالتَّكْلِيفُ عَلَيْهِ. And all of responsibility is upon the heart. If you're not conscious, you can't. There's no رُفِعَ الْقَلَمْ عَنِ النَّائِمِ. The qalam, the pen has been lifted for the sleeper. If you're in a state of sleep, there's no responsibility because there's no consciousness. So, which is why alcohol is prohibited, because you lose your consciousness, you lose your ability to think. وَالْخِطَابُ مَعَهُ. And this lordly speech that is being articulated to us is to the consciousness. Quran is speaking to your consciousness. It's not speaking to your body. It's speaking to your heart, your ability to perceive. وَلَهُ الثَّوَابُ وَعَلَيْهِ الْعِقَابُ. And in accordance, إِنَّمَا الْأَعْمَالُ بِالنِّيَّاتِ. Actions are by intentions. مَحَلُ النِّيَّةِ الْقَلْبِ. The place of the intention is the heart. So all of your reward and your punishment is based on what happens in the heart. The whole thing. It's all in the heart. وَالسَّعَادَةُ وَالشَّقَاءُ تَلْحَقَانِهِ وَالرُّوحُ الْحَيَوَانِ فِي كُلِّ شَيْءٍ تَبَعُهُ وَمَعَهُ. And felicity and damnation, the salvation in the akhirah and also damnation, they follow it. They follow the heart. And this animal spirit, what they used to call the vital force, it's what the Chinese call qi. The vital force is something that is in the body, but it's not really of the body, and it's what animates the body. The Arabs called it ar-ruh al-hayawani, the living spirit. 20th century medicine really denied that aspect. They don't really put a lot of credence in that. But he's saying that this vital spirit or vital force is in everything subservient to it and with it. So you need this. And that's why there's a massive difference between the living and the dead. If you see a dead body, if you see somebody you know, it's really amazing to see a dead body of somebody who you knew, because they're gone, and it's very clear they're gone. What animated the body is gone. The animus, the spirit, the animal. So it's the same animus, the ruh al-hayawani, same as the Latin meaning. وَمَعْرِفَةُ حَقِيقَتِهِ وَمَعْرِفَةُ صِفَاتِهِ مِفْتَاحُ مَعْرِفَةِ اللَّهِ سُبْحَانَهُ وَتَعَالَى. So knowledge of its reality and knowledge of its attributes is the key to knowledge of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. فَعَلَيْكَ بِالْمُجَاهَدَةِ حَتَّى تَعْرِفَهُ. So you must struggle until you come to know it. لأنه جوهر عزيز من جنس جوهر الملائكة, because it is a inestimably precious essence from the nature, the essential nature of the angels. Because angels are pure, the angels are light. They don't have the dross of the body. Angels are pure consciousness. They're conscious creatures. They're aware of only their Lord. So they have that consciousness. And that's what he's saying. That's your essential nature. وَأَصْلُ مَعْدِنِهِ, and the source of its origin, مِنَ الْحَضْرَةِ الْإِلَهِيَّةِ. وَأَصْلُ مَعْدِنِهِ, and the source of its origin is from the divine presence. The soul was in the divine presence. أَلَسْتُ بِرَبِّكُمْ, we were all there in the divine presence. And the pain and the alienation of the dunya is the recollection of that presence. So that's why people are in the states they're in, because they're alienated. That's why the only people that have itmi'nan in the dunya are the people of dhikr. Everybody else is a mess. مِنْ ذَلِكَ الْمَكَانِ جَاءَ وَإِلَى ذَلِكَ الْمَكَانِ يَعُودُ. From that place, the consciousness came, and to that place it goes back.